Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. This is Tony, and welcome to today's video. Today we got some brand new robot FAFNIR maxed out gameplay. I'm going to show you the setup we are going to be using. We have the new FAFNIR robot, as you can see. We have 4 of the Skadi weapons. MK2 level 12 as well, fully maxed. 3 overdrives, fully maxed. And the pilot Johanna Flynn, which gives a certain amount of the FAFNIR's durability is repaired every time it lands, 15%, so not too shabby. As for the pilot skills, we have Mechanic, Armor Expert, Roadhog, Modules Expert, Dodger, Destroyer, and Foolhardy Quarter Master. Here's a pro tip for you guys out there. Select Foolhardy Quartermaster is your final skill if you're going to max out pilot, because at level 61, once you select the skill, it could be the base level tier 1, and you're going to get the full benefit from that, because since tier doesn't matter and level doesn't matter. Any of these other pilot skills, right now they would have a smaller percentage for their bonus, and as that bar filled up, the percentage will increase. So things like this, Clever Survivor, Deaf Survivor, stuff like that, you're going to want to save those for last, so you get that benefit without having to go all the way to level 70. And then as a little bonus, I will be making a separate video on this, but we have the Hawk with the new weapons on there as well, Hell and Snare. I'm not going to go too in depth about this because, like I said, there will be another video on this shortly. Without further ado, let's hop right into the gameplay. Alright, here we are on our first gameplay. We'll be dropping into carrier map. We're going to start off with the Hellburner. I was starting off with the FAFNIR before, but a lot of times he would die before the Titan portion of the match. And I like to try to have him alive during that portion of the match, so you guys can see how well it does versus Titans. Alright, capping this beacon, moving on up to the center. Boom! Nice aggressive kill. Ran straight in there and hit him with that. Boom! Alright, alright, alright. Doing a little shaking and moving. Okay, just trying to work these angles. I thought I finished my ammo off and the reload started sooner, but it didn't. You always got to check. Sometimes there's like one more shot in there. Here we are, dropping in with the FAFNIR. So he usually hit me with those sonics, and I was on the ground. And I activated my healing for the additional resistance from the Nebula drone. You see, I did not take much damage at all. So the FAFNIR's base resistance on the ground, along with the Nebula drone, is pretty effective. Alright, trying to get an angle on that bot. I could not, so I start backing out. You don't want to get caught out in the open in a bad spot, or you will get taken out in a hurry, guys. The beautiful thing about this robot is it is fast in the air and it moves around like greased lightning. I love it. You guys know me. I love flying robots and I love fun robots, and this ticks both of those boxes, and it ticks them off well. Trust me. If I was to have won another pilot, I would have 2 of these in my hangar, that's for sure. Alright, just lighten him up a little bit. This is a FAFNIR, so it is a tankier target. So I'm going to back on up to get out of range of the other robots over there behind him so I don't get taken out. I'm trying to stay out of his 200-meter range so he cannot hit me with the sonics. Decided to drop down right now to get my resistance so I can fire with all 4 weapons since my ammo was out with the other 2. And boom, we get the kill. FAFNIR dispatch successfully. Get hit with the Typhon ability. This is going to be your kryptonite, and this is going to be rough for you FAFNIR pilots, especially because you can get a free Typhon from the 3rd track of the Operation Pass. This match ended quickly, so I decided to show you guys another gameplay, and I'm glad I continue to record because this gameplay, my friends, you got to see this to believe it. Alright, here we are, dropping into Canyon map, same song, dropping Hellburner first, so my FAFNIR has a chance to face some Titans. So my initial impressions of the FAFNIR is an extremely fun robot. I don't know how well it will perform in squads versus other S-rank clans. That remains to be seen. It's so new, there's only a couple out there, and when we do face them in clans, people haven't really figured out the best methods and when and where to drop them yet, but this will develop over the coming weeks, and I will keep you guys informed of what that is. But my first impression is it's a very fun robot. It will do great in solo play, random play, and duo play. As far as squads, I'm not quite certain yet. I think there is definitely a role for this, but the one thing I did notice is it suffers against max Titans, and that's all you're going to face in full clan squads. So, I don't know. People say this thing is OP. It's really not. People say the weapons are OP, which those are most definitely not at all. Not even close. It takes 3 overdrives for these things just to be usable, okay? Without the Octanian drone either, if I did have it, it would give a little more punch, but I think it does better with the Nebula drone for that resistance. These are my first impressions. These ideas may change over time as the meta develops. Like I said, these are very new. It's hard to tell. You can never tell until the S-rank clans and the top players, they start adopting or not adopting these new weapons and robots. You can never know right away. It takes time. Okay, we're flying in over their spawn. This guy starts leeching onto me, so I hit my heel and I try to back out, but I get locked down. So I'm kind of just sitting around here. So I had to go around this building and peek back out. Boom, get the triple kill. And that's the beautiful thing about this, man. The flight speed in the air, incredible. It's really incredible. You get to move and weave in and out of cover like a champion. I drop down behind the cover here to avoid a lot of the shots from that Hawk. Luckily, the Hawk does only 50% damage now to robots on the ground. He drops down. We were able to take him out easy, no problem at all. Rampage streak is going. Boom, we get a Sonic Scorpion on us really fast. Luckily, we had that defense on the ground, and luckily I hit my healing, so we were able to withstand a lot of shots. Had I been using a Hawk right there, he would have been dead in 1 or 2 blasts of those Sonic weapons. So that's the nice thing about the FAFNIR. When it is on the ground, it does have a little bit of resistance, and it is a little more durable than most regular robots. Okay, I'm getting lasered up from the backside over there. We get the kill. This seemed like a game that was easily won, so I really wasn't pressing the pace. I was kind of just hanging around, just going for kills, messing around. I really didn't think anything of it, to be honest. Okay, trying to shoot that guy. We missed that kill. That should have been ours, but it's all good. Ooh, look at that. I got blasted back, but simultaneously I blasted and killed that guy, luckily. I thought I was outside of his blast range, but it may have been due to lag. Okay, moving in, trying to clear out this center beacon. Triple kill. Rampage. Very good. Now I'm just looking around to see where the rest of the reds are. I need to be in seek and destroy mode right now. I can tell they're starting to push back a little bit harder than I anticipated. I lost target acquisition there. It's the rough thing about the shell when using sonic weapons, or any weapon for that reason. Nice Titan Slayer. Once they get past like a certain angle, you can no longer aim up at them, so you will lose that target lock on. So you got to be very careful about that when using that. The Demeter. I noticed most of the new robots, the Orochi, have these issues. I get taken out there. I thought I was going to be able to take that Arthur down all the way. That guy was standing on my head when I spawned in. I thought I was going to drop this guy right away, and this kind of messes me up right here. Had I been able to take him out straight away, I would have dashed right into center, and they weren't ready for an aggressive push like that. And this is the point at where I'm really missing having the Titan accelerator on the Sharanga. That thing works wonders. But it is extremely nice in situations like that to have that quantum sensor. There is an increased amount of Aljuns in the battlefield, and they could really do a great amount of damage to a Sharanga so quickly. I'm getting hit from a lot of different angles right now, so I'm trying to just get into this cover so I can survive and finish off as many reds as I can. Nice Titan Slayer. That guy was only getting damage from like one of my weapons, so I had to take a step to the right, so more of my shots would go over the cover. Boom, we're on Godlike. We're just trying to pick them off. As you see, my team is starting to bot out, and that is no bueno, guys. I put that guy into phase exile so he can't destroy my teammate. Luckily, this Minos, he had his shield up. I could not do any damage to him, and I get taken out. We got 2 robots left right now. I kind of make a bad play right here with this Hawk. I should have just played it slow. I thought I was going to be able to do a lot more damage to that dude than I could. I don't know why he wasn't taking more damage. Really not sure. Maybe because my overdrives weren't active yet, but he didn't seem to take as much damage as he normally would have. Okay, we're able to get that kill. As you see, these weapons are not overpowered at all either. So please don't let anybody trick you into thinking they are, because they most definitely are not. I have 2 overdrives and 2 T4 revitalizing defenders, so that's 70, 145% extra damage. And as you can, I mean, it's just underwhelming. That's my best way to describe the new weapon set. It's just kind of underwhelming. Alright, we got to take this Titan out. Wasting a lot of time on him. Okay, nice Titan Slayer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But we are losing beacons right now. I want to go push for beacons, but this guy, I see this guy is pushing our home, and I don't trust my teammate to stay here and defend. And I'm in a FAFNIR, so this thing is not quick. So if I run and lose these beacons, we're going to lose anyways. So I decided to just stick around and have a last stand and fight it out here. I'm trying to put as much damage onto him as I could before he gets to the beacon. I haven't had flames on my FAFNIR in a good week or more, so I'm out of practice with them, so my shots could have been a little bit better. And unfortunately, the shell Demeter combo, geesh, he's able to keep that shell healed up a bit. Okay, get him down the last stand. I turn around and try to get some damage in on the Demeter while I could. Come on, come on, come on. Trying to get him, trying to get him, trying to get him. Oh my gosh, and he got in his Demeter ability again and takes me out. Oh man, that was so close. Fun game. Fun match. Such a competitive game. GG's to my team that fought, and GG's to those two guys on the red team who fought to the last moment. Amazing match. Let's check out these scores, man. 7.5 million damage, 20 kills, 2 beacons. Still take the loss, but respectable loss nonetheless. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to you, my friend. Amazing player. Let's check out what he got there. 3 Hawks, a shell, and a Demeter. All right. Shout out to you, brother. Amazing game. Appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe and keep coming back.